Guys, we're back. I'm sorry about that. Like I said, dudes, I don't know how long the videos are gonna run. You know, I have to go in and clear CAC and clear data and all kinds of shit in each individual app. This fucking phone sucks. But, guys, like I said, these videos will continue until I decide I'm done. I'm gonna go in the fucking house. But I'm kind of warming up right now, so like I said in the previous video, actually before I continue to talk about the snapper, I want to finish what I was saying in the last video. If y'all haven't, I really like this guy's videos. I mean, he doesn't do a lot of shit like I do, but he does do somewhat. Okay, and I was telling y'all about the tire inflation. I got this idea from him. He was doing it off of a tractor. But I have seen it also done on lawnmowers. Really, pretty much any fucking tire you want to do this to, you can. Now, he does specifically say don't do this at home, but I'm gonna do it at home. I don't give a fuck. Okay, but I really do like this dude's videos, and every time I leave a comment, he always comments back. And I asked him a while back for some advice, and he gave me his personal email and told me to email him. Dude's a really good dude. I really like him, so please, when you watch his videos, give him a thumbs up. Subscribe to his channel if you haven't. Really good dude, really awesome dude. I actually want to try some of this daggum Baggerly's Best barbecue sauce that he's talking about. So, for those of you that know what Baggerly's Best is, like his videos, subscribe to his account. His name is Paw Paw. You can check him out. Just look up Paw Paw on YouTube, and you'll go directly to him. Big old white beard, looks like Santa Claus, the redneck version. But anyhow, I think he's a really swell guy. If I had an opportunity to meet the guy, I would. But I got this idea from tire inflation from him. Now I can't remember what he used, so I'm just gonna use anything that's flammable, and we're gonna see if we can get this tire to pop back on the rim. It might not work, but whatever. Okay. So, we're going to go ahead and get this cleaned up. We're going to get the bay cleaned up. We're going to get inside there cleaned up. And we're going to install our fuel cell. And, because, yeah. So, let's go ahead and get our, these are actually all of our, everything that's in this bucket I've got off of this lawnmower, mainly. It did rain a while back. I need to drill a hole in the bottom of that. And I need to dump this. Oh, shit. Just dump it on the side of the tent. It don't matter. Water ain't very healthy for carburetors and shit, but whatever. Alright, guys, so like I said, we're going to get all this shit's actually been cleaned up anyhow, so sounds like we got some water in there. So let me set you guys right there. I'm gonna go ahead and dump it. It might be fuel, actually. No, it's water. Alright, guys. So I'm gonna put my other glove on real quick because my motherfucking hands are cold. And I just got water on it, so it really didn't make it much better, but okay. So we got our well, it's not new, but we got our fuel cell cleaned up. Well, I actually already cleaned it, but we got the water out of it, and whatever else is in there, it'll dry out. So all we're gonna do with this, might not be that simple because I got them damn bolts in there. You just slide it in there just like that. And our fuel cell still fits in the original spot. I was worried about that because them there bolts right there, and there's going to be two of them on this side. So I was kind of worried, but look at there. We just run a fuel line from here, and we're supposed to run two bolts up in it, but I don't do that shit. It's their pain in the ass. you know. And, anyhow, so yeah, you just take your cap off when you want to fill her up and put your gasoline in there and it's ready to go. I mean, it's got a 3-gallon gas tank, so, I mean, it's not bad. Throttle cable's still in position, so I don't know if this one's going to be too big, but even if it is, the Craftsman's got one on it. So we'll take this one off the snapper and take the one off the Craftsman and swap them out. As far as the ignition switch goes on the snapper, guys, I have no idea if it's any good. Still turns over like it should, very easy. So who knows, we might get lucky and that motherfucker might work, so let's pray. Fingers crossed. So I did want to show y'all the original placement of where the battery goes on this thing. For those of you that haven't been watching my channel, I don't know what you're doing, but now that you are, I'm very pleased. So this block is really just here because I don't have no springs. That'll change when the snapper gets, or the Craftsman gets here, but we're gonna remove the seat, which is just this. Obviously, for those of you that have been watching, you know where the other one went. It's holding on my grease hitch. I gotta find something new for that anyhow. I really don't like all that play, but really, this bolt is extremely stronger than it looks. It's only like that because it's on that tiny little flange. So we'll take the seat off. Y'all can see here where I've remounted where I've reinstalled the battery box. Do I know if that's where this is going to go? No. I don't know if the battery's going to go there or not. Why don't I know that when I should? Well, guys, to be honest with you, I don't like running a solenoid in the rear end. I don't like doing that. It's very, to me, it's fucking stupid. Everything that has to do with running this mower needs to be under the fucking hood. My belief. What would I use this for? Probably a toolbox. Or probably a storage unit for something. Hell, I don't know. Hell, I might use it to put a fucking 4-pack in, or throw a 6-pack in there. I don't know. Hell, throw some ice in there and lay you a 4-pack of beer in there. You know, fuck, I don't fucking know. I might put the battery back in there, but guys, I really don't want to. I want it in here. And that's a big ass engine when it's completely put together. But I'm not getting an 18 horse. Like I said, I think it's a 17.5, but it could be smaller than that. If it's a 12.5, I don't know what size it is. It doesn't matter, but the smaller it is, the more room I have under the hood. And I'm not shabby about making the hood come out, or come up a little bit. That'd be pretty fucking cool. I might do that anyhow. But the motor sits here. What's stopping me from putting a battery right in here? If the motor sets up to right about here, there's plenty of room in there to put a fucking battery. There's plenty of room right here for me to mount a fucking solenoid. Hell, I can mount a solenoid anywhere in. I can mount one right here. But there's plenty of room to use up that excess space. Hell, there's 2 bolts right there. I can put a fucking bracket around the battery. We are going to have to figure out something with the hood, but the reason I ain't messed with the hood anymore is because the Craftsman hood is not complete. It doesn't have the front plastic. But the Craftsman hood is also made out of steel. So I might end up using that piece of steel to go along the top of this. But see, I don't know yet. I don't know what I'm going to do. We might in all honesty, hell, I might take this fucking battery box out of here once I put the hood on and stick it and make it as a fucking hood scoop. Who knows? That'd be badass though, wouldn't it? You know, just take your battery box and flip her upside down, cut this little edge out right here, and now I've got a fucking hood scoop. That'd be badass. Or bolt it up right there. Stick your battery in there. Solenoid on the side. So who knows? Who knows what we're gonna do? But this is where the old battery went. Some lawnmowers are like this. This is the transaxle. Underneath, she's in neutral right now. Now, I don't know what the fuck that thing is for. We're gonna have to figure it out. But yeah, that's the old transaxle. It's where the battery box goes. It's where the battery goes. Might use it, might not. Might put the battery back there, might not. Don't know, don't care right now. I'd really prefer it under the hood somewhere. Like I said, we're putting a smaller engine in this mower, so who knows? I could cut a hole in the fucking hood and put my battery box on top. And then put me a scoop over that, and that'll be where the battery is. Who knows? Now the hood, guys, it does unfold, and it will fold open just like a regular hood. Why is that? Because I've got the original mounting bracket and the front end on there. I've got all this attached to it, and all you do, these are finger tight. You take these two bolts out. You take the bottom bolt out here, and you'd have to take them two bolts out up top on the plastic, and you just flip it open. I'm not going to do all that right now. Now this side, however, has not been completed with the other plastic and the other bar. Would make a lot of sense to go ahead and do that, wouldn't it? Yeah, it would. So here's the other bar, guys. Like I said, it's all cut out of that chair right there. And it just sits just like that, just like the other one. Then the plastic, I'll go grab that. Those are just really, those are a pain in the ass to make, but they're not impossible, and we can do it in a matter of half an hour or so. So here's the other one. Now what I did was, so I broke off each one of those little tabs you see, and then this little piece I took a razor blade and just cut it off. Why'd I do that when it clicks in? Hold on. Because it does, it clicks in. But then I can't bolt it to nothing. I'm actually bolting it just like that. Just like that right there. Straight to the frame, around the bar. Now, it does look pretty badass like that. And I haven't made my mind up, guys. I know I've got to make it up here shortly, because tomorrow's the day when we go and get the new lawnmower, and I know I need to make my mind up like now, because the new Craftsman mower is what I'm going to be working on a lot tomorrow, as well as this machine. But do I want to pull the snapper out of here, or guys, do we want to stick to the original plan and drive the snapper lawnmower out of here with a new engine on it? Yes and no. It's very cold out here. It's very windy out here. And I can push this thing quite easy in and out. I mean, it's not that easy, but alright, this lawnmower is actually this lawnmower, I guarantee you, is twice as heavy. It's the same damn size as the Craftsman. Same size. Well, Well, the Craftsman is a 42 or a 48 inch cut. I can't remember. I'll let y'all know. I'll go back and look. But they're pretty much the same size. Okay, it's about the size of that Troy-Bilt over there. This lawnmower is even if that lawnmower is bigger than this one, this snapper, I guarantee you, is twice as heavy. It's made out of nothing but fucking steel. Cast iron. I mean, it's all heavy fucking duty. I mean, the cheapestly built thing on here is the fucking hood. Yeah, but now it ain't. Now it's fucking sturdy as shit. You know, like I said, you pick it up, you gotta unbolt quite a few bolts, but then you pick it up and this goes down with it. And that's, you know, I mean, that's not too bad. You know, like I did tell y'all guys, it's not done yet. Shit. And this is just a little bullhorn. I just stuck it in there. It ain't bolted down or nothing. I just thought it looked cool. That was also bent and fabricated out of this chair, out of a piece. That piece right there. Right there. Yeah. I bent it up, broke it, and made that out of it. That was a pain in the ass to make. But I did it because I wanted it there. Not just run a couple strings through it, but whatever. I think y'all got my attention. I'm going to clean this up. And once this is cleaned up, guys, then I think we're going to install the other side of the fucking lawnmower. Go ahead and install this so that way tomorrow when the Craftsman's here, I don't have to, I'm going to have to do this anyhow or take this off, and I'm not taking that off because that looks badass. I'll let y'all see how it looks on this side. I think I already have, but so I mean, we might as well go ahead and get it installed. And I'm going to tell you guys, all this metal is going to be painted black. I'm going to touch this up. I just used what I had left, which really was nothing but aerosol, whatever. But all this is going to be black. But none of it's painted right now because it's not done. Now, like I said, when I get the Craftsman hood here, then we're going to finish it. I'm not using fabric to cover this. I'm going to use the metal hood. I don't know how far I'm going to go. I might just go from here to here. Who knows? But we're going to have to put a top into it. Like I said, I'll have to drill 4 holes. Actually, probably 5. But here's something else that I want to show y'all. Now, I was going to use these on the trailer, but I can only use one. This is the one that I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to use on the trailer. So here's this drop hinge that I could use on the hood. So that way, instead of having to unbolt everything just to get to the engine, once this is all covered up, maybe we could just bolt this hinge here and flip up the metal top. I mean, and once it sets back down, it'll obviously set here. This might look kind of stupid what I'm about to do, but I don't know what I'm going to do yet. So we're just guessing. We could bolt this here. And when you want to get in, you just slide it. And when you want to shut it, you just slide it up and lock it in place. I think that would look okay. I don't think it'd be too bad. But we'll have to come down a little bit because the edge of the metal will obviously have to clip around here. So, you know, I think that would look pretty cool, guys. We're at 20 minutes, right? Or 19 minutes, 36 seconds. So if the video cuts out, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Continue watching because within another half hour, I'll have another video out. I'm gonna, you know, like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and clean this up. Pull out the fuel cell, clean that up, go get my tools and get them prepared so that way we can install the other side of this. Guys, I'm really happy and I'm really excited about this build. You know, for some of y'all out there that has got a lot of money, I'm sorry, but you probably don't have a lot of talent. No, I'm just playing, guys. But there are those out there that's got quite a bit of money that'll think this is junk or shit. And for those of you people that's my kind of people, y'all are gonna love this. And for those of you that are just looking for crazy cool ideas or, you know, shit like that, you know, I hope you like my idea. It's not completed yet. However, I am going to put a rack on the back. There will be and it's going to be big. It's going to come, I'll start from here, it's going to come all the way out to here. And it's going to come like that. It's going to be quite a big rack. I don't know what you'd fucking use it for, but, I mean, whatever you wanted to, I guess. It's just going to be a badass lawnmower. It's going to be something that, you know, when somebody comes down the road and sees you mowing, they're going to stop and look, or they're going to stare at you. Whether it's good or bad, I'm pretty sure there's millions of people out there that's going to love this idea. And once she's completely painted, you know, with it being built the way it is, once it's painted, it's going to look like a brand new lawnmower. It's going to look like something out of a fucking book. I don't know. I think it looks badass. My family likes it. I hope y'all do too. So I'm going to go ahead and get this cleaned up. And I'm going to go ahead and get this cleaned up. Take that fuel cell out. Clean it up. Go get the drill and the tools I need. Start making my measurements. And then I'll cut on another video as soon as I start drilling some holes. Alright guys. I guess we can go until the video ends. Okay, so like I was saying, if it cuts out, you know, I've already made my closing statement. So like I was saying with this, I'm going to get the Craftsman out here. We're going to use the metal off of the hood. I mean, it's a complete hood. It just doesn't have the front plastic clip or the headlights. So what we'll do is, we're going to do a lot of cutting. And we're going to just fit it to just come up to the edge. And like I said, I don't know if it's going to cover the whole thing. I don't even know if I want to. I do know I want a bulky ass hood. I want it to kind of... Okay, you see how this kind of comes down? I like that for the roll cage, but I want it to come up. So if we came up and come at an angle, once I slide this through here, it'll be pretty much sliding through a hole and locking in place. Okay, or however we decide to do that, I don't know, it might flip up this way, who cares? But I want to kind of make the hood come up, you know, right about even with this. You know, make a hood scoop on it, you know, make it look badass and gnarly. As far as the tires go, I can't do much modifications to the tires. Why can I not? Well, guys, you do have to realize it is going to be cutting this yard. And if I did what I was thinking about doing, I was thinking about going and getting some of those V-tread trench cutter tires. They're about the same size as that tire, but they've got V-treads on them about 2 to 3 inches thick. So they've got some bite. So I was thinking about putting those on the front, and the type of V-treads that I seen on the other Craftsman lawnmower, putting those on the back. There again, we can't get, there's two problems. First of all, I can't get the rear end. I can get the rear end out, but first of all, I can't get the tires off the rear end without a torch. And second of all, if I put those tires on that lawnmower, it would tear the yard up. I mean, it would tear the yard up bad. So we can't do that. These all-terrain turf tracks are good tires. And there's, you know, also something else with those tires. If you wanted to go cut somebody else's grass with this machine, you couldn't, because First of all, it'll handle like hell on the asphalt. And second of all, they're not going to want their grass torn up. Even if you're okay with doing your yard like that, somebody else won't be. But it will not handle well on asphalt. It will handle like hell. Second of all, I just said it. I can't get the back tires off the rear end, and it'll tear the yard up. So right now, not worried about it. You know, if I get a torch and I can break those tires off, we'll put, some different tires on or whatever. Maybe later on in the future, if we decide to get another lawnmower out here, they want to get rid of this one. I doubt that'll happen, but if they do, then we'll buy it, or I don't have to buy it. They'll give it to me. And then we'll stick some aggressive tires on it, and we'll just use it as a bush hog, or whatever we want to do with it. Maybe even just drop the deck and use it as a mud machine. I don't know. Whatever we want to do with it, guys. But for now, unfortunately, I mean, they don't look too bad anyhow. For now, these tires are going to stay on this machine. We're just going to build the hood up, make the front end as mean, gnarly, and gruesome looking as we can. And then we're going to build a big-ass ATV rack on the back of this motherfucker. There is eventually going to be headlights on the front. I don't know what kind they're going to be, but I am going to tell you guys right now. There's going to be headlights here, and there's going to be bulbs or some type of lighting on the brush guard itself. And then, cool too, there's also going to be lights on the back. Don't know what color. I don't think I want to go with red, but we're going to put tail lights on the back. There's going to be one here, one there, and there's going to be a couple on the ATV rack as well. Now, something else I thought about. You see that roll of tar paper? You see how these things are blowing up? I thought about maybe drilling some holes in it and cutting me some tar paper to fit and redoing that, and then also putting me a piece over this. I don't know if I'm going to do that. Like I said, I don't know, but I do know, guys, I think I want to put mud flaps on it. Maybe, come from here. Just let them come out. I don't know how we do that yet. We might even do that today. That's going to be badass. Have mud flaps on the back of your lawnmower. I mean, come on, guys. When you're going through wet or muddy grass, mud always kicks up on the fender wells. It ain't going to stop all of it, but I think it would look pretty mean if we did that. It's also going to enhance the mower, but as well, it's going to make it look even meaner, and that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking to just deck this son of a bitch out. I want to deck it out completely, and like I said, I'm not rich. I don't have all the money in the world, but, you get shit like this all the time. I mean, not everything, but most of what you see in that corner was fucking free. Along with the tar paper, along with that roller right there. There's a lot of shit in here that I got for free. So there's all that motor oil and body filler and shit down there. I got it for free. So, I mean, guys, really, shit like that, there's all types of material. I mean, dude, I built this shit out of a fucking chair. I mean, that shit that somebody else would just throw to the road, and it's not shit that I would all the time pick up, but just to have shit like this laying around the house, I was able to do this. So there's always a way to do something. Whether you can afford to go to the store and buy something brand new and make it look just beautiful, and then it breaks just as soon as this will, or before this will, regardless, I don't only look for looks. I look for stability and durability. Okay? When I build it, the first time I go out, I don't want it to break apart when it flexes. This lawnmower's gonna flex. So I've got it to where the hood can flex as well. It's very tight. It is very sturdy. But where it mounts to the body, it's got flexibility. So anyhow, guys, I know I haven't started on the cleaning process yet, but I'm just kind of giving y'all a rundown of shit that we're probably going to end up doing today, because I don't know when this video is going to cut out, but I am going to do another one. Okay, so like I said, we're going to put an ATV rack coming out. Probably going to use a lawn chair to do that with. Not one of those, because they're not broken. But when I do this, I'm going to need two long bars that come out. I can't just use one. I'm going to need two. So I can come out here and come out here. Okay, and I'll come out to probably right about here. And then I'll run another bar that comes out to right about here. And I'll run one on the edge, one in the center, one in the middle, and one right there in the back. And then I'll run little bars, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It'll be very, very sturdy. You could probably sit on it. And then I'll run one from here. Or I'll probably run it from here, diagonally out, to give it sturability to where you could probably sit on it. And you'll still have plenty of room to put your hitch on, and even if you want to pull a lawn trailer, you can put it on there. So it's really not going to be bad. Now, I did see a cool idea that has not left my brain yet. If y'all have ever watched, hold on. If y'all haven't, make sure you go like and subscribe. Do it for me. Well, do it for Terrell. Terrell Fixes All. He does these cool little intros and movie type shit. That's cool. But the dude knows how to fix lawnmowers, okay? And, you know, I don't know. He might know just as much as me, or just as much as the next guy, or whatever. He knows more than I do. I'll tell you that right now. But actually, he knows more about lawnmowers than I've seen in anybody else's YouTube channel. But the dude built a lawnmower with an enclosed cab. Just a standard fucking lawnmower in this condition. A little worse. And he put a fucking cab on it. I don't know if it had air conditioner or not, but he put a fucking cab on it. Enclosed with 2 fucking doors. That's badass. It was bigger than this. But he did. He put a fucking enclosed cab on it. Now, I'm not going to do that. But I want to do something like that. I want it to have a roof. You know? But I don't know. You know? Just so you got some shade when you're mowing. I don't know, guys. We'll figure it out. It might come from here up, you know, build a fucking roof, whatever. I don't know. One day, eventually, it might not be this mower. It might be another one, but it could be this mower. But this mower, guys, is going to be completely decked out from the fucking ground up. I mean, we're going to do so much shit to this thing. We just drop some ideas. What the hell would y'all like to see on this, you know? I mean, what would y'all like for me to build on it? We're going the zombie apocalypse theme. You know, very mean, very gruesome. Let me know. I'm not putting zombie heads and fucking fingers and legs and stickers and shit like that on it. I mean, but like bump guards, brush guards, spikes on the wheels, fucking. Let me know, guys. Check it out. You know, drop a comment. What would be cool to have on this lawnmower? Okay, this video is running 33 minutes long. I'm pretty sure it's going to go at least 35 or 36. So I'm going to cut it here because I got to go in the house for a minute, heat up my coffee, use the restroom, then I'll be back out. I'm going to go ahead and clean this up, take the fuel cell out, clean it up, put it back in, clean up around the mower, and then I'll bring the tools out with me. So y'all don't forget to like and subscribe. Like I said, I'll have another video out in about 30 minutes. So, thank you guys.